At first glance, it's just talking animals and puddle jumping, but keep watching and you'll find the weirdest cartoon universe ever created. 1. Predators in plain sight. Something's not right in Peppa's happy little town. Look closely and you'll notice a few suspicious characters: Mr. Wolf, Miss Crocodile, and Mr. Lion. These are real carnivores, and yet somehow they live peacefully among animals they would usually eat. Miss Crocodile works at the zoo, smiling sweetly while staring just a little too long at Madame Gazelle. Mr. Wolf talks about being very hungry while glancing at Daddy Pig like he's lunch. What's going on here? Are they secretly on some weird diet, or are they just pretending to play nice while waiting for feeding time? We may never know. 2 worlds, same species. Peppa's world has rules, but not everyone follows them. Some animals wear clothes, talk, and drive cars. Others just bark, quack, or try to bite people. Miss Crocodile works at the zoo like a normal citizen. But in another episode, wild crocodiles chase Grampy Rabbit like he's lunch. It gets weirder with polar bears. Penny Polar Bear is a sweet kid who goes to school. But elsewhere, we see wild polar bears living in the freezing Antarctic like animals in the real world. How can the same species exist in 2 forms? It's like evolution got confused and gave up halfway. 3. The vegetable uprising has begun. Peppa's world already has talking animals, which is strange enough. But then come the vegetables. Not just any vegetables. These ones talk, sing, and even fly. Mr. Potato runs TV shows and school events like a celebrity. But his cousin, Super Potato, takes things to a whole new level. He wears a cape, saves the day, and literally flies through the sky. No one questions it. No one asks how a potato got superpowers. Are there more super veggies out there? Is this the start of a veggie takeover? One thing's clear, these aren't side dishes anymore. They might be running the whole show. 4. The zoo might not be safe. In Peppa Pig, the zoo is supposed to be a fun place for kids, but someone clearly made a weird hiring choice. Mr. Lion and Miss Crocodile are in charge of the animals. Yes, 2 of the most dangerous predators are running the place. Imagine putting a lion in charge of snack time, or a crocodile in charge of safety drills. Who decided this was a good idea? Miss Crocodile even licks her lips when she sees Madame Gazelle during feeding time. Maybe it's just a joke, or maybe it's not. Either way, this zoo feels more like a trap than a field trip. 5. Miss Rabbit might not be real. Miss Rabbit is everywhere. She drives the train, flies the rescue helicopter, scans groceries, runs the ice cream shop, and somehow also works at the museum, the library, the fire station, and the ski lift. Either she's the most overworked creature in history, or something weirder is going on. Maybe she has secret clones. Maybe there's an army of identical rabbits hiding underground, ready to clock in wherever needed. No one in town questions it, not even her sister. At this point, we have to ask, does Miss Rabbit actually exist? Or is she just a glitch in Peppa's strange little universe? 6. Evolution took a coffee break. Peppa and her friends talk, drive cars, and go to school. But right next to them, there are ducks that just quack and goldfish that swim silently in bowls. They don't speak, wear clothes, or follow any rules of Peppa's strange society. Even weirder, everyone treats them like regular animals, not equals. So what happened? Did evolution just stop halfway for some species? Or did ducks and fish miss the memo about walking upright and voting in animal elections? It's like 2 timelines got mashed together, and no one's bothered to explain why some animals got brains and others just breadcrumbs. Yera murder. Fox has something to hide. Mr. Fox always shows up with a smile and a suitcase full of random stuff, but something about him feels off. In one episode, he appears out of nowhere near Grandpa Pig's chicken coop at night. That's already shady, considering foxes are known for sneaking into farms. Then there's the police station scene, where we see posters with fox faces on them. Coincidence? Maybe. But his shop is packed with items that all have his own logo, just like the poster. Add it all up, and Mr. Fox starts looking less like a friendly salesman and more like Peppa Town's smooth-talking criminal. 8. The pig population is missing. Peppa's town is packed with animals. Rabbits, elephants, ponies, you name it. But where are all the other pigs? We see Peppa's family, her grandparents, cousin Chloe, and that's about it. No pig neighbors, no pig classmates, no pig tourists. In Paris. It's like her family is the last of their kind. Every other animal group has multiple families, but the pigs? Just this one small clan. Did something happen to the rest? Did they move away, disappear, or get written out of the story? Whatever the reason, it feels like Peppa's family isn't just famous. They might be survivors of something bigger. 9. Names disappear after childhood. In Peppa's world, every kid has a name. Peppa, George, Susie, Danny. But the adults? They're just Mummy or Daddy. Even grandparents are stuck with grandpa and grandma. No first names, no last names. It's like once you grow up, your real identity vanishes. Why does no one ever say Carla Pig or Steven Sheep? Are adult names illegal? Or do parents just give up and start calling each other job titles? It's all very strange, especially since the kids clearly have unique personalities, but the grown-ups seem like copy-paste versions of each other. Maybe in Peppa's world, growing up means losing more than your youth. 10. The town skipped a whole generation. Peppa's world is full of young kids and their parents. But if you stop and really look, something strange is missing. There are no teenagers hanging out, no young adults, no cool uncles with sunglasses and weird jobs. Every grown-up is married with kids. Every kid is preschool age. That's it. Where's the awkward in-between stage? Did teens never exist? Were they banished for rolling their eyes too much? Or maybe this world jumps straight from childhood to parenting, with no stops in between. It's like someone cut an entire age group out of existence and hoped no one would notice. 11th. Height rules make no sense. In Peppa's world, something weird is going on with height. A pig, a rabbit, and an elephant all stand at the same level. Tiny legs, same eye line. But then Gerald Giraffe shows up and towers over everyone, just like a real giraffe would. So, the height logic only applies to him? Emily Elephant is still kid-sized, even though elephants are giants in real life. It's like the animators gave up measuring and just copy-pasted everyone. Gerald must feel like a walking skyscraper in a town built for garden gnomes. Either Peppa's world ignores biology, or they ran out of rulers. 12. Humans may be ancient history. Peppa's world seems cheerful, but one strange line from Granny Pig changes everything. During playtime, she mentions that people once lived in caves, ate berries, and chased mammoths. She does not say animals. She says people. That small detail creates a much bigger mystery. If humans were part of this world, what happened to them? Did animals replace them? Did something wipe humanity out completely? Maybe Peppa's world takes place far in the future, where animals now live in a rebuilt version of Earth. Everything may look friendly and fun, but the truth could be much darker than anyone wants to admit. 13. Aunt Dodie breaks the naming code. Everyone in Peppa's world has a name that matches their species. Susie Sheep, Danny Dog, Pedro Pony. Even the grown-ups follow this pattern. Mummy Pig, Grandpa Dog, Mrs. Cow. But then there's Aunt Dodie, just Doy. No animal name. No clue what she is. She finally shows up after 20 years of sending presents, and her name sounds more like a typo than a character. Could she be adopted? Is she even a pig? Her name doesn't follow the rules, and in Peppa's world, that's a red flag. Either Aunt Doy is hiding something, or she's from somewhere far, far outside the town limits. 14. Peppa's world is frozen in time. Peppa has had at least 6 Christmases, taken trips around the world, and met a whole new baby sister, but somehow she's still 4 years old. George is still a toddler who only says dinosaur. No one gets older, no one changes. It's like time just stopped. Or worse, maybe it loops endlessly. Evie was born super fast, like time skipped a few months just for her, but not for anyone else. Has the town been trapped in some kind of time bubble? Maybe Peppa's world is more than a cartoon. Maybe it's a never-ending cycle no one can escape from. 15. Grandpa Pig might be a retired pirate. Grandpa Pig loves sailing. He wears his sailor hat proudly and takes Peppa and George on peaceful boat rides. But there are clues that suggest his past wasn't so calm. His boat flies a pirate flag, which is kind of illegal. He has a pet parrot, Polly, who used to hang out with Pirate Redbeard. And in one episode, we see a photo of Grandpa Pig and Redbeard together, smiling like old shipmates. Maybe Grandpa wasn't just a sailor. Maybe he sailed the high seas chasing treasure. If so, that garden-loving Grandpa might be hiding a wild past full of secrets. 16. What happened to Peppa's red shoes? In Season 1, Peppa gets a shiny new pair of red shoes. She loves them so much she wears them everywhere. But after one episode, they vanish without a trace. No one mentions them again, not even Peppa. She switches back to her usual black shoes like nothing ever happened. Did she lose them? Were they cursed? Did George bury them in the yard? It's strange how something so important disappears so fast. In a world where characters wear the same outfit every day, those bright red shoes stood out. And maybe that's exactly why they had to go. And just like that, Peppa's happy world doesn't feel so innocent anymore. Behind every muddy puddle is something deeper. Do you think these mysteries were planned? Or did the creators leave breadcrumbs on purpose? Comment your theory and make sure to subscribe for even more cartoon deep dives.